Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
What's going on, guys? What is going on? Hope everybody's having a good day. Had a couple good phone calls today. Things are trending in the right direction, no pun intended. Trending, get it? Anyway, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Trading with Matt stream tonight. Will tonight be the night that we do it? Will tonight be the night that we hit 1,000 subs? Soon to tell. I think so. We're at 977 subscribers on YouTube. 3 lucky people in the Discord will be getting a lifetime subscription to the VIP channel and my indicator once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So I am very excited. The channel's growing, the community's growing. We're just growing overall. It's pretty awesome to see. I'm really excited about it. But for those of you guys in here, Jose, Desmond, Adele, already in here. What's up, guys? Appreciate you joining the stream, getting in here early. We got some big things going here. Manny, what's going on? Manny, hopefully you caught my answer to your question yesterday. You asked me a question at the end of the stream yesterday, and I tried to answer it. I hope you got me there. Sydney, what's going on? Mission Crowny, what's going on? Man, we got everybody in here tonight. We are fired up to make money. So, did everyone see the trade we took last night? Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure you understood me. I wanted to make sure I answered that before I ended the stream there, Manny. Awesome. So, yesterday after we got off stream, we did take a trade. Took a trade yesterday after we got off stream. Just to do a little recap here. Those of you that were in the Discord would have gotten this. We did a little TP3 action. We did hold some drawdown once we got in it. We hold about 23 pips of drawdown, and we ended up making at TP3 about 23 pips. So for you R to R people, it was a 1-to-1. However, we did take TP3 yesterday for a good amount of money there. It was a good chunk. It's actually still rising. I don't know if I 100% trust this chart to keep going right now. At a pretty strong area right here that I don't know if it's going to break through. But I'm going to delete this. I just did want to show everybody yesterday. We did end up getting in a trade yesterday. In addition to the one that we got in on stream. So, but we certainly have an uptrend here on USD JPY. What we're going to do is look at some volume here. We're going to definitely start with volume. By the way, what'd you guys think of the new thumbnail? I like it. It's like a breaking news type thumbnail. I liked it personally. I thought it was funny. But, hey, not everybody has my sense of, you know, laughing. Couldn't think of the word there. But anyway, let's take a look here. We got Euro JPY. Again, we have had this trade charted out for like a week now, guys. We've had this Euro JPY trade charted out for like a week. It's been consolidating pretty much right here. Looks like we're getting a break above. We did have several New Wolf of Wall Street, several candles closing above the EMA ribbon with a fair value gap here. Again, I don't trust it until it breaks this yellow line. This yellow line is our high zone. We've tested it twice now. Once, twice. And it's been rejected both times. Rejected both times. I'd love to see it break and retest and have this thing go. I don't know if that's going to happen tonight, but we are certainly keeping an eye out for it. This is the 4-hour chart that we're looking at, by the way, right now, guys. This is the 4-hour chart. So if you are following along, we're looking at the 4-hour charts just to start. Euro AUD. I went over this trade with someone today and actually redrew all these zones with him today. This is a sell. The chances that this is going to be using this fair value gap and this resistance zone as a buffer here to move down to the downside here is pretty strong. I love this trade. I marked this up with one of our students today, one of our community members on a call. And to be honest with you, marking it up with him made me realize what a good trade it is. This may be a trade that we actually get in tonight. Euro AUD sells. If you haven't checked already, guys, there is no red folder news tonight. You already had red folder news at 4:45 for the NZD pairs, New Zealand dollar. So we have no red folder news tonight, thankfully. No major catalysts that are going to make anything go insane, but that's always good. Anyway, Euro AUDs, love the sells here. Euro JPY, we are waiting. We are waiting to see if we can break these highs. Otherwise, it looks like it may reject and come back down to this zone. We could see a massive M pattern here, just a massive one, with that targeting the downside. But again, we've been consolidating for quite some time. We're going to need to see what happens here coming into the next hour or so, what happens with this chart. Moving on, those are our top two in terms of volume. Again, volume equals volatility, so we're always going to want to look for volume at session opens. Euro AUD sells, though, man, I love them. I love the Euro AUD sells. GBP AUD, I don't think I really want to touch this chart tonight. I don't really like the area that it's in. It could be continuing its uptrend here with higher lows and higher highs, or on the higher time frame, if you drop to the 4 hour here, this could just be retracing all the way down to this area. I don't know. I don't necessarily love it. However, we do know that we've got some strong resistance here at this fair value gap right there. So with that being said, it could be a sell. Not necessarily my most favorite chart tonight. Probably going to stay away from that one. Euro CHF. Okay, remember we talked about this yesterday, guys. Really important. We talked about this yesterday. This was the candle where we said it was going to go, because this is the lowest that this chart's ever been. It absolutely flew. From this candle we talked about yesterday right here, it went for 57 pips. Straight through what would have been our TP2 that we had drawn out. We are now coming back to retest this zone once again. This would be probably the third or fourth time that this zone would be retested to see if it's going to rebound and come back up, break possible highs. You also got a nice W pattern possibly forming here. Buys on Euro CHF are certainly in play tonight. With that being said, CHF JPY, another really nice chart to look at here. Reason being, we are at an extremely strong resistance dating back to, well, a long time. This thing has been just moving constantly in an uptrend for, oh boy, a long time. Let's see, I was trading it back here, and looks like Wednesday, December of 2024. This thing has been in an uptrend forever. We are currently, this is the day chart, by the way, keep that in mind. When we flip to the hour here, the last 3 times that we've reached this zone on the hour chart, we have actually 4 times we have rejected it. This is a strong resistance right here. Very strong resistance on this chart. We're going to possibly look at sells if we get confirmation that this is going to indeed push back down towards the downside. So CHF JPY, we're going to mark as a red folder there. But again, this chart has just been moving up. Dennis Chang, what's going on? How you doing, Dennis? Thanks for joining the stream. This chart's been insane. It's been just, it's been like gold, just moving up constantly for the past almost year, if not 2 years, which is wild. GJ, everybody's favorite. We marked up this chart yesterday, 2 days ago. Went to TP2, was a very good chart. I'm gonna delete our markings here. So typically when you see a chart moving like this, there's no big moves. So we haven't seen any big moves in a little over a day. It's just been solid moving upwards. Typically, you're going to see some sort of drop off. Now, would it meet any of our criteria? Absolutely not. Wow, GJ is off the table for tonight, guys. There is no market structure in this. It's just moving up. We don't have any break of structure. We don't have any sort of resistance coming up, other than possibly if it were to break these highs, we could see it break and retest and come up. But nothing on this chart on GJ, unless we get some sort of signal from the indicator, is anything that we would take. Very weird price action, Adele. You're correct. Bitcoin, we called it, guys. We called it how many weeks ago? We said if it was going to break this zone, it would come down to 84K. If it break and retested 84K, it broke down below 81K, it would be reaching the 7,200 area. I'm not going over it again. That's why I don't trade Bitcoin. It did exactly what I wish it would tell me when I put these markings in place. It did almost exactly what we talked about, which is wild. In terms of breaking and retesting, almost exactly. I'm going to turn this strategy off for you so you guys can see the chart a little clearer. Move Bitcoin all the way to the bottom. We don't like Bitcoin. GBP NZD. We're going to take a look at this on the 4-hour here. On the 4-hour, GBP NZD looks like it could be a buy. We're reversing at a key zone, but we've been on a solid downtrend. Typically, I do not like trading against the trend. The trend is your friend. I typically don't like trading against it, so I'm probably not going to. So GBP NZD is going to be off the table. Now, here's an interesting chart, guys. This is a very interesting chart, and forgive me while I move my support and resistance zones over. We haven't looked at USD CHF in a very long time. It's been a while since I've taken a USD CHF trade. Good reason for it. Haven't really liked the market structure. But we are at an extremely low low right here. Extremely low. What's up, Benny? How you doing? Sorry, Benny, I didn't see you there. Yeah, this chart's just ugly. Just ugly. It came up to market open here, so if you guys can see this gap down right here was market open. So market open was a huge gap down. We retraced, we came up to retest market open here. And it personally looks like it's going to end up coming back down this way, but it's in limbo. We've got no understanding of what this is going to do right here, so this one is going to be a no-go for us. Not a fan of that chart whatsoever. Give me 1 second. All right, moving on here. GBP CHF, extremely interesting chart here. I actually really like this chart. We're going to move our zones over just because we haven't traded this pair in a while either. Move that one up to its proper area. Thinking buys here, guys. Thinking buys here. We had a full break of structure. We can see that we're on an uptrend now. Higher lows, higher highs. So we're on an uptrend, which is a good thing. We have a key zone right here that is being rejected. This is a support right here that's being rejected massively on this 4-hour. If we drop down to the 1-hour, huge rejection candles here. This should see up here. We should be retesting these areas right here. Those three would be our take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. You have very key zones here with a strong support. This is a fantastic looking trade. GBP CHF might be the #1 looking chart right now. I'm moving it up there. GBP CAD and AUD JPY. AUD JPY's unprecedented highs. We're not going to touch it. And the final one, GBP CAD. We can kind of fix our zones here based off what's going on. We're going to get rid of this. 100%. We're going to move this to be a more accurate depiction of the chart here. And we're going to certainly move this over as well. Guys, we're looking at... I don't like it. I don't like it. So GBP CAD's off the table. So just so everybody understands what my process is, at market open, I will go through like 5 to 10 charts really quickly, run through them, and just based off what I'm seeing with the market structure, I will put whether it's a buy or a sell. If you're on the horizontal stream or the vertical stream, I'll show you real quick. My charts are right here. I have you whether it's a buy or a sell. That's it right here, whether it's a buy or a sell. Now, based off that, it's a red flag or a green flag. So just understanding what I do from top to bottom is very important if you're going to trade the same strategy that I trade, which is a very simple strategy. But what we've done is we have 5 charts in question, possibly 6. I don't really like USD JPY, so we're going to unflag that one. So we've got 5 charts. 5's a really good number to start with going into the 7 o'clock hour. So now that we've gotten our new hour candle, guys, we are going to go back in and look at all the charts we just talked about. Euro AUD looks like probably one of the most solid sells that you could take. It really does. It looks like a solid sell. We had a full break and retest of the zone. It's now moving down. You have had 3 hours of consolidation not breaking this line right here, which could be considered a key level. However, we've already broke it once this week. With that being said, targeting this zone is probably not a bad idea. Probably not a bad idea. Targeting this zone for a sell on Euro AUD is a decent trade. And again, we had it retest the zone twice. So this is one we're going to keep our eye on. We're certainly not going to hop into it right away. Sydney Gray just joined Trading with Matt on the website. Congrats, Sydney. Nice. I got you right here, Sydney. Right now, we're looking at them on the 1 hour. Yep, we are. CHFJPY. Stockfellow, what's going on, man? How you doing? Again, CHFJPY, we need a lot more information on CHFJPY. If you're looking at this, like we talked about, we have 3 areas where this chart has resisted. Boy, I just keep pressing the wrong button. Where this chart has resisted. 1, 2, really actually 3, 4. 4 areas of resistance here at a very strong resistance zone. 4 of them. Yo, Flagos. I'm not gonna. Yeah, what's up, man? Thank you. I appreciate that. So again, just really quickly, we're on a new hour. We're on a new hour candle. We're just seeing what happens here. Again, we're looking for resistance of this zone, of this strong resistance zone right here. Huge, huge movements down each time that we've came to this zone. Each time it's come down from there. Yeah. So again, that's our idea behind that. I don't have my strategy indicator up for a reason right now. I want you guys to see the analyzing of them naked. The charts naked without my indicator on them. Yo Flangos, I do not. No, I don't trade futures. I only trade foreign exchange. Moving on, GBP CHF. Like I said, guys, love this chart. This is a fantastic chart. I think it's going to go for minimally. Tommy Lee, this is the foreign exchange market. 1, that would be our TP1. Our TP2 would be, actually TP1 I'd put right here. Take that back. TP1 I'd put right there. TP2 would be there. TP3 is going to be like right here. And TP4 is going to be right there at the top. This looks like a solid trade. This looks like a very, very solid trade. If we pull the indicator up, we have the ribbon flip. This would be our full candle closure above. So ideally, we'd want to probably wait 1 more hour because the rules are we have a reversal at a key zone. check 1. We got that. Right? Reversal at a key zone. That's 1. Our next one is we have EMA ribbon flip. We have a candle that looks like it's going to close above the EMA ribbon right there. That's number 2. Confirmed uptrend, without a doubt. This is definitely an uptrend. This is a confirmed uptrend. That's number 3. We've already got 3 confirmations right there. 4th, fair value gap created. There's 4 confirmations. Ideally, you'd wait another hour to get in this. If we hop down to the 15 here, the 15, we just got every signal that we'd need. Once this candle closes, this is a solid buy, in my opinion. You could see it retrace down and retest the zone again, but GBP CHF, and if you notice here, guys, I want to point this out about the indicator. It tells you everything we need. Price is above the ribbon. All the rules that I just stated are right here on this chart that is part of the indicator. Bullish FVG, we got it. Bullish 15 minute. And it tells you the support and the resistance. All the information is right there for you if you don't want to learn how to do it. I personally think everybody should learn how to do it, but you can reverse engineer it. Where do I trade? We're trading the foreign exchange market right now. That's all I trade is foreign exchange. But anyway, solid buy on the 15 minute here. Very solid buy on the 15 minute. If we look at the technicals, it's a buy on everything, pretty much except for the day. The day is a sell. But everything else, looking very, very solid. I use liquid brokers. Thank you for answering that, Adele. Everything else looking very solid on the technicals here. Euro JPY, like we talked about. So Euro JPY is at a key level. We've had it floating between this area all week since market open right here. Actually, a week and a half ago, it has been floating right in this area. We need it to break this zone. We're about to break this zone for the second time. We want to make sure we're not getting faked out. We're going to wait to see if it breaks and retests or if it stays above this zone and keeps going. As of right now, Euro JPY for me is off the table. So Euro JPY is no longer there. Moving on to our final chart is Euro CHF. Again, lowest lows we've been at ever on this chart since TradingView history. You can go back as far as you want on TradingView. It's never been this low, which is why we're getting rejection at this support here. It's why we're getting the rejection at this support. Buyers are coming in and saying, holy shit, this is low. Is it going to keep going? I don't know, but it does not meet our rules on the 1 hour to buy, being that there's an EMA ribbon right here that it could retest and come back down to. So, with that being said, we can eliminate Euro CHF. We are now down to our 3 favorite charts. Euro AUD, which we said we loved the sell here, being that we retested this zone. We had a break and retest, guys. Full break and retest. I think this is on its way down to finish. If we were to get in this trade, here's where our zones would be. TP1, TP2, TP3 at the bottom, obviously. In terms of pips, you're looking at 17, 38, and 64. Did I just say 17, 38? Anyone catch that? Fetty Wap? No? Okay. This sell looks solid. You're caught in between 2 fair value gaps, which is the only thing that scares me, but this is a solid looking sell to finish out this zone. I would probably want to see an hour candle close that takes this out. That at least gets us to TP1 to let us know that we're going to continue down this way. I like the chart though. I like the chart a lot. So we have our charts marked out, guys, for whatever happens. We have our take profits there. Miguel, you think it's going to sit there for a little bit on Euro AUD? Excuse me. It has sat there. That's the only thing that leads me to believe it might move. It sat here for 3 straight hours. It sat right on this area for 3 straight hours. It's gonna make a move. So here's your zones that it's been sitting in between, right there. If we get a break under this right here, I think we're going for the distance. Correct. Yes, Flangos. We are at 3 tradable pairs right now. 3 charts. We narrowed it down from 5, and we went down to 3. 3 tradable charts. And on each chart, I've already marked what my take profits would be based off market structure. So if you understand market structure, you'll understand where your take profits should be. The CHF JPY is just not giving us the rejection yet. It's early in the session. We don't have rejection yet. But we do have it coming up to try and test it here. It certainly is going to test this area. If we were to look at sells on this one, again, I'm going to draw this out. TP1 is going to be there. We're going to make it green because these are take profits. TP2 is going to be the top of that zone. TP3 is going to be right down here, right into the EMA. Take profits are going to depend if you're taking a sell or a buy. So if we were taking a sell here, our take profit levels are going to be down this way. See? 1, 2, and 3. Same with here. Conversely, if we're taking buys, GBP CHF, our take profits are going to be above. 13, 34, 58, 87. You've got take profits above on buys. They're going to be below on sells. So again, breaking down the market here, there's only 3 charts that I like. So if you have this up on your screens and you guys are trading with me here, Euro AUD, GBP CH, Euro AUD. Let me back up here. Euro AUD. Let me move this over. You can see it right here now, guys. Euro AUD sells, GBP CHF JPY. Boy, I can't speak today. I'm just so excited for these charts, guys. They're just looking so nice. CHF JPY sells and GBP CHF buys. That is the only things that we're looking at for the rest of the night. If you want to ask me to look at another chart, you certainly can. However, I'm focused on these 3 charts right here. And I personally think Euro AUD is going to be the one. I think I'm correct. I'm going to look at the 15-minute here, guys. Yup. Euro AUD sells. I mean, Euro AUD sells are just all over it. All over it, guys. Muzi, I don't trade gold. Well, we can wait for a break and retest. Miguel, good to see you here, man. I think Euro AUD sells is the move here, guys. I personally do. On the 1 hour, yeah, Euro AUD sells is the move. And Jose, Euro AUD sells is my number 1. Jose, if you're in here, this is the trade you and I went over on the call today. That's pretty awesome that we went over this today. Look at that 4-hour candle. Yeah, this thing's gonna go. We're gonna take sells on this, guys. I'm going to wait until the 15-minute candle. Before I get in, I'm going to wait for the 15-minute close here in 11 minutes. But this is my number 1 chart. Yeah, of course there is, Manny. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there is. Just to give you an example, from session open, what's today? Let's see. What time is it right now? It's 19. So let's go to session open. Just to give you an example here. Session open. Where was it? Well, come on, where are you? I'm looking for session open here. Hold on. Okay, here you go. Just to give you an example, the movement from session open yesterday to session open today, 64 pips. If that's not enough volatility for you, then I don't know what is. But yes, there's enough volatility. Ryan Smith, how do I adapt to my strategy when market conditions change? You stick to the same rules. You gotta stick to the same 4 or 5 rules. The 5th one's always a little bit of a hanger for me, but the same 4 rules, stick to them. Don't break them. Just don't break them. Do not break your rules. Roberts Brothers, what's going on? How are you? Adele, if you could do me a huge favor and add Sydney to VIP, please, in the Discord. That would be amazing. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I mean, the high time frame is where we pretty much look at most of our charts, but look at that chart. I mean, this thing is selling off. I want to get in it now, to be honest with you, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a second here. So we need... Yes, he did. Yes, he just did. Adele, he just joined, so we got to get him in VIP. But the 4 rules are... We need a confirmed downtrend. That's 1. We have that here. We have a confirmed downtrend. 2 is we have a reversal at a key zone. Another reversal at a key zone. 3, we have a full candle closure below the EMA ribbon. And 4, we have a fair value gap formed. And that looks not good, but yes. There's our 4 confirmations. And the 5th, and I don't love the 5th one, but the 5th one, because it's not always correct. The technicals on TradingView, just take a look at them. They match up 100% with what we're talking about. And the day, strong sell. Strong sell. Again, I'm waiting a couple more minutes. We may even enter on the 5 here. The 5 broke it too. Yeah, we got our sells, guys. Let's get in it. Let's wait. We'll wait 2 more minutes on the 5 minute. See if we get any retracement up this way. But on the 5 minute, we actually got our sell signal. But the white lines here. Sham Saeed, how you been, man? Haven't seen you in a couple days. Good to see you back. Glad to have you. I'm going to enter here in a second. But again, our zones that we drew out were right. The white lines. Our take profits are the green lines. We're just waiting here to see if we get any sort of retracement going into this final candle. But yeah, I think we're going to be getting in sells here. And I'll tell you why, guys. The 4 hour, extremely bearish. Huge wick down. Moving down. Strong sell signal here. The 1 hour rejected the zone, the EMA ribbon, and the fair value gap. All of it. Rejected all of it. We also created another one right here. And then the final, we drew our zones here, our session high and our session low. We just broke session lows. So being that we just broke session lows, our session lows, I have confidence that this is a good trade. And the 4 hour doesn't scare me that we have to wait for a 4 hour candle. So we're about to get a new 5 minute candle here, guys. And I'm sorry if I'm moving quickly on the charts. I'll try to move slower so you guys can see it. But on the 5 minute, we want to wait to see if this is going to possibly be a break and retest before it keeps going down. We don't want to get faked out and hold drawdown here. Tank 50. You can get it. It's on my website. Everything I'm teaching, I teach for free on YouTube. I live stream every single Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I live stream for free. So you can learn it just by this. If you want to if you want to propel your learning and learn faster, other than tuning into my streams, go to my website. You'll see the options that are there. It's tradingwithmatt.ai. All right, let's wait for a little bit of rejection here. I think we're going to end up getting in, though. But you can learn for free. Again, not trying to sell people. That is not the kind of person I am. Do I have a business? 100%. But at the same time, I do this for free. I stream live for free every single night. So if you want to just tune in, that's great. But eventually, if you do a service good enough for free, people ask for a paid subscription, and that's why I made it. People ask for more one-on-ones, being able to learn more, so I did it. Yes, Andrew. That's a good point. It's a good point. Again, I'm not in it yet, guys. I'm not in it yet. And this is the reason why. I want to make sure that we're not going to hold too much drawdown here, because that's not even going to be the stop loss. The stop loss is going to be up here, just so you know, guys. So all you R2R traders, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. The RR guys, I don't believe in it. It's not a method I believe in. If you can't hold the drawdown on a one-to-one trade, that means you're over leveraging. That means you're not using proper risk management. Not everything has to be 1-3, 1-4. Market structure right now is giving me an equal opportunity for it to go this way or this way, but the probability and calculated risk is pretty high that it's going to see the bottom zone. It's pretty high that we're going to see it down here. And that's based on the 4-hour technical analysis, the 1-hour technical analysis, and the 15-minute technical analysis. However, like I said, we are not in this trade yet. We are not in this trade yet, guys, and there's a reason for it. Nova, what's up, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you. We're not in this trade yet. Will tonight be the night we hit 1,000 subs, guys? I'm at 987. 987 subs. If we hit 1,000 subs, 3 people are getting lifetime access to VIP and lifetime access to the indicator on the screen here. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you do, and make sure you're in the Discord. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. Let's see what we got, though. So, again, we're waiting here. We got 1 minute until we get a 15-minute candle here, guys. Jose, my man, good to see you. Yeah, if you guys need to know and understand how to, I'll show you real quick, actually. Baby Pips is super good. So Baby Pips is right here, guys. I'm going to make it small for you here. This is Baby Pips, okay? What Baby Pips does is calculates for you based off your account size and how much you're willing to risk, what your lot size should be. So, for example, if you have a $500 account size, and you want to risk 5%, And our stop loss, let's just actually use this real life example. Our stop loss on this trade right now is roughly 61 pips. So our stop loss is 61 pips, right? We also are going to have to, here, let me do this. Our stop loss is 61 pips. And then we're going to take a look at what our take profit is. And what the entry right now would be 1.68300. 1.68300. And the pair is Euro AUD. Sorry, I'm going to move this over for you guys. All right, again, going back to this. $500 account, risking 5%. The stop loss is 61%. And this is the current price at Euro AUD. We're going to click calculate. Your lot size you're going to want to use is 0.024. Francisco Fernandez, welcome. So if you don't know how to manage risk, this is a fantastic, fantastic tool to make sure that you're not over leveraging your account and you're using the proper lot size when it comes to trading. You do not want to over leverage yourself. That is like one of the biggest things that you don't want to do, is over leverage yourself. Use this. This is the, I will send this in the chat, guys. That is the best tool right there. I just sent it, Miguel. It's right there. Again, we are not in this trade yet, guys. We're still watching it. CHF-JPY looks like it is starting to reject, which is good. And GBP-CHF is continuing to move. Continuing to move. So, all of the charts that we looked at so far are solid charts. Really solid charts. Okay. I will in a second here. So, again, looking at this chart, guys, solid charts. 3 of them. And I want you guys to notice that we're not just jumping in to a trade. We're waiting for very specific rules to be met before we get into a trade. It's very important that you follow a system. Otherwise, it's gambling. These are calculated risks. Over leveraging will give you the runs. Yeah, it will, Miguel. Yeah, that's why we waited. This is why we waited. This is why we don't jump into trades. This could just be coming back up this way. Based off the analysis we made, I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to be okay for down here. But again, session high, session low. If we break it, if we break and retest, we'll get in. This one and GBP CHF are just solid. Solid trades. And GBP CHF on pretty much all accounts is just firing on all cylinders here. This is the 4 hour. Massive rejection here. On the 1 hour, fantastic move here. You're going to get your full candle closure above. We're probably going to get a buy signal on this 1 hour chart right here. Here's what I'm going to do here. Buy signal, current time frame, once per bar close. Yeah, GBP CHF buy signal activated for the 1 hour time frame. AUD USD Nova? Let me take a look. You said AUD USD, right? To be honest with you, it's kind of in limbo, man. It's kind of in limbo. But it's more of a buy than a sell. But we would need to see it. Here, let me turn the indicator off so you can have a clear chart here. The problem is that you're in an uptrend, and I don't like selling when you're in an uptrend. On the 4-hour time frame, it's just consolidating. It's not a good trade, man. It's consolidating on the 4-hour. It's been consolidating for 20 hours with no sign of if it's going to keep going up. And to be honest with you, it looks like it could rocket launch. So I would say stay away from AUD USD Nova personally. It doesn't meet my rules. It doesn't mean it can't meet your rules. It doesn't meet my rules. But good question there. Man, I gotta stop doing that. So again, on the 4-hour, we're waiting to see what happens here. But this is that Euro AUD sell we were talking about. It looks like we're getting the rejection we wanted on the 15. That's the rejection we wanted. This is good news for us on this chart, this Euro AUD chart. Dennis Rosa, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Guys, we're at 990. We're 10 subscribers away from the giveaway. Just as a heads up. Make sure you're following the socials, because the giveaway, I'm going to blow it up on socials, guys. The rules for how you can win, but 3 people are going to get VIP for life and this strategy for life on their TradingView account. Make sure you're watching out for the social media posts. Again, as long as you're in the Discord, you get all my social media posts, so you'll get them. But it's going to be a pretty big giveaway. It's over $15,000 per person worth of stuff. So it's a big giveaway. And we are 10 subs away, guys. How does Euro AUD have this much volume? Because there was AUD news earlier. There was AUD news earlier today. At 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I think we're going to hit that 1,000 tonight. We're 9 away. Got 991. That's wild, guys. I appreciate you guys, too. That's awesome. I started with 211 subs on December 1st. It has been, what, December, January, February. So 3 full months of streaming 5 days a week. Over 800 new subs. It's wild. We're waiting on this chart. What's the 5-minute look like? Adele was there. He was. See why we waited here, guys? Sitting on our hands. This is the hardest part, guys. You've already identified which charts you want to trade, right? We've already identified them. We know which charts we want to trade. We're just waiting for the confirmation. Hardest part of trading is waiting for that dang confirmation. Holy hour candle here. Waiting game for sure. I'm going to get rid of these white lines just because they're annoying the heck out of me. We've got our 2 charts marked. So if you're just joining us, guys, Euro AUD sells, GBP CHF buys are the 2 that we're looking at. So if you want to pull them up on your own, that's what we're looking at right now. We're just waiting. GBP CHF is making a move right now, but again, I'm not going to get in it until we have our confirmation. I'm not going to get in it until we have our confirmation for sure. $100K by the end of March. You're funny, Miguel. Isaac wants to know about GJ. We dismissed GJ for the night. I'll take a look at it again for you. We already dismissed it based off price action. But GJ, yeah, I don't like this. No break and retest. Just a solid, slow move upwards. It's bound to have some sort of pullback, and I don't want to be a part of it because it's just a guessing game. It's in between two key zones, and there's really nothing stopping it from going to here, but there's also nothing stopping it from coming back down. It's not, I don't like the market structure or the price action of GJ. Isaac. Yeah, no problem, Isaac. Appreciate the kind words there, Miguel. Thank you. So, boy, we break these lows, we're going to be in really good shape for sells here. We're going to be in really good shape for sells. I really want to wait for the hour candle on the GBP CHF trade. Yeah, Euro AUD starting to move. We're looking at Euro AUD sells, Isaac, and GBP CHF buys. We'll get in one of them. Just waiting to see if we can get our confirmations here. We pretty much have them, but we want to make sure that we're not getting faked out here on larger time frames. Andrew, what pair are you talking about? Which one? Andrew Muniz. Euro AUD. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a sell, to be honest with you. I think it's a sell, good sir, based off my rules. But again, we're watching two charts right now, and we're going to see which one has the best probability. Thanks, Adele. Everybody shout out to Adele. He's the best admin there is out there. W Adele, W Adele. Oh, yeah, right up here. These levels right here, Andrew. These are what you're talking about? I don't trade New York session, so to me it doesn't really matter. I don't touch New York session. I sometimes do once a week, but too much news, too much BS. So much more clarity in Asian and London session. I really don't trade London that much. I'll hold through London, but I don't get in trades in London. All my analysis is done in Asian session, and I've done very well in that. Like most of you guys have heard, I've been doing this for 15 years, and I've pretty much only traded Asian session. After year 7 on, I've only traded Asian session. Yeah, I just don't like staying up for London. I feel you, Miguel. I just don't like staying up that late. I'm in Florida, guys, so London session's 3 a.m. for me. 3 a.m. is a no-go. We just get a new 15-minute on all of these. Let's see what that 15-minute candle gave us. Oh, man, that's a nice 15-minute candle. It closed bearish. Yeah, let's see here. I use fair value gaps. Yeah, 100%. And I don't care who calls them BS. They're not BS. You have a fair value gap that's being used as a resistance right here for how many sells you could have gotten. I just don't like New York because there's always so much news. Like, if you go on Forex Factory right now and you look at the news for the next week, tomorrow's NFP. Tomorrow, good luck trading the New York session. You have ISM PMI services, and you have NFP, which is non-farm employment change. Not fun to trade that. It's just a gamble. And then let's take a look at Friday the 5th. GBP has 7 a.m. news. GBP has 7:30 a.m. news. Euro has 8:15 news. Unemployment claims on USD news. You have so much red folder news. It's brutal. I don't trade news, guys. I do not trade news. I'll trade the aftermath of news, but I do not trade news. Every other day there's news in the New York session, and it's always red folder news. Whereas the London session and the Asian session, you get a lot more clarity. That's just my opinion on it. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, I've blown a count too. I think like 6 years ago, it was 5 or 6. What is it? 2026? Yeah, in 2020, I did a buy stop and a sell stop on NFP, and I was like, oh, no worries, it's only going to take out one. It took out one and wicked up and took out the other. Just took the whole account with it too. This was 6 years ago, but god damn, it was brutal. I think sells are the move here, guys. If we get this close that I think we're going to get here, we got 11 minutes until a new candle. Yeah, trading with buy stops and sell stops. I saw a major trading influencer do that the other day, and I was like, what? What? You guys know who I'm talking about. And again, I don't talk badly about other traders at all. There's so much negative space in the trading industry that I think that there needs to be more positive voices. Everybody has their own opinion and their own methods to trade, but yeah, it's just, I saw someone the other day and I was like, oh, that is just ballsy. Let's see, we got a question here from Daniel. Do you find that price action... Yes, I do find that price action respects the strategy more during the Asian and the other session. I don't trade gold, Rich Coop. I don't trade gold. I only trade foreign exchange pairs. Yeah, TJR. TJR does live... he lives part-time here. He mostly lives... And honestly, his strategy works. Like, I'm sure he makes money. Again, I don't hate on anybody. I personally like TJR. I like watching his stuff. I think he's very personable. He's entertaining. But he like full ported an account with a buy stop and a sell stop during FOMC, and I was like, wow, that's wild. That's wild. But hey, if he's obviously doing something right, you know? Sham Saeed, it's a good question. We're not trading on the week, so I don't necessarily care too much for the week support. I see what you're saying. Actually, we had it written out there. I don't care too much for the week support because we're trading on such a smaller time frame. We're trading on moves that are going to move within hours, not necessarily the end of the week. You know what I mean? So like I don't concern myself with that time frame. Is it good to look at? For sure. But even looking at the day, like the day looks like it's going to wick down and fill this again and probably test it. Just like it did up here twice for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. It looks like the same thing's going to happen here where that fair value gap was created in that zone. It wicked up and down. It looks like it's probably going to do the same here for a couple days. Just based on market structure. There you go, Nova. Nova joined the Discord. Nice. We're at 993 subs. And we got, what, 8 minutes left in this candle? GBP CHF still is not out of the question. All we're waiting for is for this bullish fair value gap to close. If this candle closes above, we'll take buys on GBP CHF. Because the last thing for our rule for this to print a buy signal on the mat strategy right here, the last thing we need for this to print a buy signal is for this candle to close where it is and this fair value gap to be validated. Can I check UJ, USD JPY? Sure, I can check USD JPY. It looks like it's buying, but I don't want to be a part of it. I don't like this area right here. I don't like this zone. Because this was market open last week. There you go, Nova. Appreciate you joining. Make sure you look at the education tab. I post a bunch of videos in there that aren't anywhere else. But yeah, familiarize yourself. Chandra, what's going on? Good to see you again too. I don't like UJ, guys. Which time frame and which pairs? I'll trade any foreign exchange pair for the most part, but right now we're looking at Euro AUD and GBP CHF. We mark up our zones on the 4 hour and the 1 hour and then zoom in to see if we break key levels using a fair value gap and an EMA ribbon. It's a very simple strategy and it has 4 very simple, well 5 very simple rules that need to happen in order for us to take a trade. I think we're going to get a buy signal printed right here on GBP CHF, guys. Why is the day showing a sell? I see why the day is showing a sell. But you still got 10. Huh. So on the day chart, it's... Nah, it already printed this. Yeah, no, I like that. Forget everything I said about that day chart. Don't worry about it. Good to see you again too, Chandra. Good to see you again too. Happy you tuned in. We're staying above 40 viewers, guys. This is awesome. Appreciate you all in here. With love from Florida, as Drake says, right? I think that's a song. Very big fan. Appreciate you, Chandra. Let's see what we get here, guys. We got 5 minutes left in this hour candle. See if we print a buy sign. All we're waiting on, the last thing. We've got all check marks here. Check off. Check. We're waiting for this one right here. That's all we're waiting for. Check. Check. Last thing we're waiting for is this bullish FVG to get printed, and that is our signal to buy. Our stop loss, for those of you that want to get on baby pips and check what your stop loss is going to be, it's going to be somewhere around 20 to 30 pips. I would say safe 30 pips. So for those of you that want to make sure you're using proper risk management and you want to use baby pips to make sure you're not over leveraging yourself, calculate it at 32 pips with it at the current price it's at. Isaac's looking at EU. The two charts that we're looking at, I've already analyzed all these charts. So if I'm not looking at EU, it's because I didn't like it, but I'll certainly look at it for you. EU is consolidating. It's been consolidating between two zones for, you look at the 4 hour, it's been consolidating. I've had that line drawn for quite some time. There's no clear indication. This is all consolidation right here. There's no indication if we're going to break to the upside or the downside on this one. Isaac. I go live Sunday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every day. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Unless I've got something going on that prohibits that. But mostly every day. Sunday through Thursday. I don't trade Fridays. No problem, Isaac. I got you, bro. Fridays are for suckers. Don't trade Fridays. It's called the dump off. So, a little backstory here, guys. I actually worked on Wall Street for a number of years. And I tell you what, nobody does anything on Fridays. You do not want to be in positions going into Friday. It's looking like in 1 minute and 30 seconds we're gonna... Yeah, they'll no-go on the Fridays, man. Come on, we know the rules. We got less than a minute here, guys, until we get this new candle. And it'll probably take us about 5 to 6 minutes to figure out if we're going to get in. Oh, look at that. We got people from everywhere that might even know each other. King Birch just subbed. Thank you for the sub, King Birch. 995, guys. We are 5 subs away from the giveaway, just as a heads up. If you got friends that haven't subbed that trade, text them. Hamid, I trade foreign exchange markets. Thanks for joining. We're trading the foreign exchange market. Right now, we're looking at GBP CHF buys and Euro AUD sells. I'd love to go to South Africa and play some golf down there. It would be down there, yes. Down there from where I am. I appreciate that. Oh, man, I can't even say your name. I'm just going to go with Daniel, all right? Yo, Familia, what's going on, man? Sorry, guys, my girlfriend's texting me. Week's going good, man. We've had a pretty good week trading. Guys, as much as I liked the Euro AUD trade, I think we're going to go with the GBP CHF trade. We're not in anything right now. I think we're going to end up going with the GBP CHF trade. Because I did not like that closure on the Euro AUD hour chart. The 4 hour still looks solid, which is good, but I didn't like the closure, the 1 hour closure there. I didn't like the bullish 1 hour closure, respecting this fair value gap right here. So that's why we're not in anything yet, guys. Not to say we can't get in that, but GBP CHF is the one that catches my eye the most here. Where does the fair value gap concept come from? Well, the concept of a fair value gap was created a long time ago. I just implemented it into my trading system as one of my 4 rules because I've noticed over the past 8-9 years that it has respected them heavily when on higher time frames. Yeah, we're not in anything yet, guys. There's no need to worry. Although, like I said, I really like the buys on this. I really like buys on GBP CHF. Euro AUD closed bullish. That's why I decided to not get in right away. But the 4 hour still looks really good. Like, this would be a great spot to get in on the 4 hour. It populates automatically. You can use the Nephew Sam indicator, but they make it yourself. They make them themselves, just depending on... This is my indicator, so it makes it on its own, and it auto switches the... It auto switches the time frame based I'm on. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I pretty much only trade Asian session. Sometimes I'll trade the New York session once a week, but I just really don't like the New York session. Yeah, you got to take your time and make sure that you get your markers here. We have to make sure that we have to make sure that we're focused on making sure that we are meeting the confirmations that are our strategy. Like, everybody wants to talk about how much money did you make. I could give a shit how much money did you make. Hold on. It's more important of, did you follow your strategy? If you followed your strategy and it's a proven working strategy and you lost money for a couple days, cool. That is no problem. You have to be, in order to be a profitable trader, you have to be able to stick to your strategy. You have to. I'm not jumping into a trade without knowing for sure. Not for sure, but with it, at least having as much security and reasoning behind me of why I'm going to get in the trade. We are almost there, guys. 997. 3 subscribers away, guys. Did we just hit 1,000? No way. We did it, guys. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, guys. 1,000 subs. Everybody that's in the Discord will be entered in for a lifetime subscription. Let's go. 1,000 subs. That's awesome, guys. That is so cool. What a community. You guys are awesome. You know what? I think we got to just do an Instagram story real quick with the chat on here. Oh, it froze on me. Hold on. Let's go, guys. I'm still looking at these trades. Don't worry. We did it, guys. 1,000 subs. Just hit 1,000 subs. Look at the chat going crazy. 1,000 subs, guys. Let's go. Can I flip this? 1K subs. There we go on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. That's awesome. Subs. Just hit 1,000 subs. All right, let's make some money now, guys. Let's make some money. Let's make some money real quick. Let's make some money. Appreciate you guys. Benny, Desmond, Sydney, Jose, Shaim Saeed, Adele, all these people. You guys are the best. The only reason that I'm waiting, guys, you know what, let's take a look at this 15. That's why I'm waiting. Oh, he did the dab. I still think we're going to get a little retracement. And CHF JPY just blew through this zone up here. So if we see it retrace, it's not going to be for a little bit. Thanks, Miguel. I appreciate you, man. We're going to watch what happens on this 15-minute, see if we're going to get in this trade. To be honest with you guys, it's a matter of time before we get in. So I want to explain something. I want everybody to make sure they're listening. We're trading foreign exchange. This is GBP CHF. I want everybody to understand something. Regardless, so if we get in this trade right now, right? Regardless, this is going to be our stop loss and our take profit's going to be up here. If you use proper risk management, it doesn't matter if we get in here or if we get in here, because this doesn't matter right here. That does not matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you get in here or you get in here. The overall direction of the chart we've already decided is this, right? So the probability of it going that way based off our rules is already decided. The question is, can you hold drawdown? Obviously, you want to snipe your positions, but that's not realistic. You're not going to snipe every position. I have no problem getting in this trade anywhere from here to here because my strategy tells me that this is moving upwards. The only thing that I would possibly want to wait for is retracement on the 4-hour candle at 9 o'clock because it may retrace down to here and make a wick. Yeah, we did yesterday. I sent it in the Discord yesterday because we didn't even get in until after the was yesterday the quick stream? I can't remember. But yesterday, I believe we did, yes. We took USDJPY yesterday. We did make money yesterday. We're trading foreign exchange pairs, man. We're looking at GBP CHF buys. Yesterday was the quick stream. We made money on stream yesterday, and we took 2 trades yesterday. We took 2 trades yesterday. We took 2 trades. We had a quick one early, and then we took, I sent one late last night on USDJPY buys. My stocks I hold long term. I don't day trade stocks. No, I appreciate you, Enzo. I've been trading for 15 years. I like my strategy. I do appreciate the offer, though. It's nice of you. I've been doing this for a long time, man. I like my strategy. And I don't trade gold anyway. I'm not in yet, but looks like we're going to. I have not gotten in it yet. I have it set up, but we haven't gotten in it yet. Risk Taker, what's going on, man? Welcome. Appreciate you. I hope you learned something too. All right, let's get a little bit of retracement here. Let's see here on the 1 hour. We'll see here. Simon, what's going on? Simon Williams, how you doing? Euro AUD came back down. We're looking at Euro AUD and GBP CHF. We're looking at both of them right now. Ooh. I'm telling you guys, that 4 hours is going to be nasty. I see this thing just dropping. I'm torn between which one I like better, to be honest with you guys. I like them both a lot, but I do not take 2 trades at once, ever. That is another one of my rules. I do not take 2 trades. I may enter multiple times on the same trade, but I won't take 2 trades. I just know we're going to get a retest of this zone. TP1's actually going to be up there anyway. We are just looking at 2 charts, guys. Euro AUD sells and GBP CHF buys. It's Asian session for everybody. The sessions don't change based on time zone. We're in the Asian session right now, but for me, it's actually 8:18 p.m. I'm in Florida. What zone you talking about, AMF X there? Yeah, you're in GC. Nice. I think we're going to get retracement back to here. I think we're going to get retracement back to here, but I mean, again... Just being patient. Just being patient. On the 15-minute? On this chart? Or are you talking about on Euro AUD? Because on Euro AUD, on the hour, yeah, this fair value gap is the one that was tapped, and it's dropping off of. This is my indicator. So this is the indicator that I had made for me. But it's essentially an EMA ribbon and a fair value gap. But this information that it gives you right here, where it actually prints whether to buy or sell, is all based off the 4 rules that we've gone over several times in this stream so far. I think this thing's going to move. I'm personally just waiting to see which one I like better, to be honest with you guys. Both of them are solid trades. I'd like to sweep this fair value gap. That's what I'm worried about on this one. Oh, we finally broke the lows. Yeah, guys, we're getting in sells on Euro AUD. Guys, I'm getting in sells on Euro AUD. I will draw the... I'm in sells on Euro AUD, guys. I will draw the take profit and everything right now for you. So our stop loss is going to be up here. Take profit's going to be down here. We could even really move it down here, to be honest with you. But it's going to be right above the... So there's your... There, let me draw one more down here. Take profit levels are on the side right here, guys. Hold on, let me move this in so you can see. You should be able to see the take profit numbers right here on your screen. And then the stop loss is going to be up here. Stop loss we're going to make red. And we're going to send this out in the Discord right now. We're selling Euro AUD, guys. We're selling Euro AUD. We are in sells on Euro AUD, guys. We are in. We are in. We met all of our... And I just want to show you guys something on the 5-minute chart. We got a sell signal from my indicator on the 5-minute chart. So we're in sells. Grow with Mo, what's going on? How are you? On all time frames, this is a sell. But I got the signal on my indicator was on the 5-minute that it gave us the sell. But on all time frames, this is a sell. Sniper entry there too. That indeed was a sniper entry. Oh, let me put what I'm actually in at. 1.68136. 1.68136. That is where I got in at. Actual number. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Danex. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, ma'am. Danax. Sorry if I said that wrong. This is a good sell. Let's look at that hour chart. Yeah. What a move. What a move on that hour candle there. GBP CHF is retracing on that fair value gap. Yep, we don't even need to look at GBP CHF now. We've made our decision and we're in. We're locked and loaded. $1K, boys. $1K, Smith. And that's exactly why we wait. But like I said, on this chart, I know that this is going to come down and retest this EMA ribbon on the 15. And then that'll be a good opportunity to get in. But this is solid right here. I appreciate you guys a ton, by the way. It's not easy doing this live every day. Some days I don't even want to stream, but I get up and do it anyway, and then I get on and I'm like, you guys made it worth it. Certainly helps that we're in profit, but you know what I mean. We're in profit, what? 2 pips? Well, we were. See what that 15 minute. Oh, this is the 15 minute. Nice. $100%. That's how it goes. I just love that hour candle there. Absolutely love that hour candle. Going into a new fit. Oh, sorry. You guys can't see it on that stream. Name of the pair, Isaac? Euro AUD. Still Euro AUD. Let's see what this 15-minute candle does. See if it's jerking us around or not. I haven't eaten today, guys, so I'm going to eat. This is the saddest chalupa I've ever seen. Taco Bell for the win. Taco Bell is good, man. It's not good for you, though. I'll tell you that. Not good for you. But it is good. Make sure you're using proper risk management, guys. That's good. It's struggling to come back up. That's a good sign. Did we just get that new 15-minute? Yeah, we did. And we're flipping bearish. Full margin, no risk, no Ferrari. No way. No way. Gotta be smart. Slow and steady wins the race in this trading game. 100% every time. Jose, if you're still in here, it's pretty wild. This is the trade you and I literally went over before the stream. Exact trade. Yeah, I will. My take profit levels are there. They're on the screen, but yeah. Benny, are you in the Discord? Because that's when you'll get updates when I get off stream if we're still in it. Alright, that's loud. We in it, guys. Cool, yeah, as long as you're on Discord, that's where you'll get the notifications of when I get out. Unless I obviously get out on stream, but I have a feeling we're going to be waiting a little bit here. Because the 4-hour looks solid. Look at that 4-hour rejection there. I want to see that 4-hour candle just drop. If you haven't gotten in this trade, we're literally right at break even, so you still can get in. And if you need some more reassurance, guys, the day chart is bearish as heck too. Look at that day fair value gap that it rejected. Because even if the day even ends up being bullish, it's going to still come down and make a wick down here. So regardless, we're in solid shape. I do not trade US 30. I only trade foreign exchange market. Only Forex. Only Forex. Again, we're in sells on Euro AUD, guys. You are correct there, sir. You are indeed correct. Just a waiting game now, guys. This is the fun part where we just wait. I want to see this close red. If not, it may give us an opportunity to get in at another spot. This is where we're going to see the most movement on this candle here. This last 20 minutes going into this 4-hour candle. We should see some big movement or some volume pouring in too. It's at 36K volume, so volume equals volatility, baby. Sure, Daniel. To make a long story short, I started trading when I was 17 years old in Starbucks on my MacBook Pro. And I started watching Adam Koo videos, and ever since then I've been hooked on trading foreign exchange markets. I find it fascinating that you can trade 23 hours, 6 days a week, and trade currencies rather than rely on the stocks or the CEO of a stock or of a company. You can trade currency. Currency just is so much more interesting to trade, and the catalysts that push currency in certain ways are extremely interesting to me. And the technical analysis behind foreign exchange pairs and currencies is so much easier to read, in my opinion, than the stock market. So that's really it, man. 15 years later, I'm still doing this. I've just decided to really take it public within the last 3 years. And build a business out of it, helping others trade too. And you can do this anywhere in the world from your laptop. Truly. But I'm self-taught, no mentor. I watched some Adam Koo videos, but self-taught, lost thousands of dollars learning how to trade. Never used a prop firm. Didn't really use demo much at all ever. Just kept losing or winning my own money. Luckily, I've always been in a position where I can use my own capital. And I'm very grateful for that. But I think being able to create your own strategy and learn from yourself and other people and make what works for you is KFC and rice, Adele. Wild. I can't believe KFC is that big in your country. KFC is a dying breed in America. Dying breed, to say the least. I'm going to hang out with you guys until the 9. When did I start being profitable? I started being profitable about 5 to 7 years into my trading. So about halfway through my trading career. It took me a long time. I love American fast food too, but my body doesn't. Get fat if you eat too much fast food. Good questions there, Daniel. Nobody eats KFC in the U.S. anymore, guys. I don't know anyone that eats KFC. Maybe they're better overseas near you guys. I'm sure you're... I don't even know if I've had KFC in the United States. Maybe once? Oh, I'm sure it is. It's probably made from a lot better products, too. Badushi, please close. Why would I close? Yeah, they are on the rundown. I agree with you there. I don't know. He's just saying things. I'm not closing. Yeah, they are grease bombs. I agree with you on that. Raising Cane's is the best fast food by far. I'm with you on that one. Badusi, I don't know what you're talking about, man. We've analyzed this from a top-down perspective on every time frame using my strategy. I'm confident in it. Yeah, you don't have Raising Cane's. Cane's is good stuff, guys. It really is. It's cool. It's the best. What's up, Natoka? Bring your own ranch. Desmond, that's a sin. You have to use their sauce, man. You have to. You gotta use their sauce. Oh my gosh, their sauce is amazing. Their sauce is just... Oh. No, I'm trading my own money. I see, Steven. I don't trade prop firms. Trading my own capital. Yo, Caniac, no slaw, extra toast. 3 extra sauces. Sorry about it. That's the move. Oh, sorry for the guys on the vertical. You couldn't see the whole chart. So funny story. Like in high school, I met the owner of Raising Cane's. His parents own Buca di Beppo, which is an Italian food chain. Yeah, I heard you. We can teach you to trade. You just gotta tune into the streams, man. All right, just gonna ban this guy. So my max drawdown and how do I deal with losing streaks? That's a great question. That's a great question. We're trading Euro AUD. Buca's kind of BS. It's okay. But my max drawdown is based on the chart. Like again, like I've showed you what my max drawdown is going to be. My max drawdown on this trade is going to be 77 pips. But again, you have to make sure you're using the... Yeah, agreed. But how to deal with it? After a loss, I always step away from the charts, typically. I like to step away from the charts after I... because he was just spamming teach me to trade over and over again. That's why I put him in timeout. I took a sell based off of a strong resistance on the 4 hour, as well as bearish sentiment and a downtrend that is most likely to see, most likely to head toward the lowest lows again. So that's why we took it. I don't believe in RR at all. It's at 1-to-1 right now, but I don't believe in RR. I don't trade RR. Yeah, I don't personally subscribe to that. Like, for instance, if I wanted to get in this trade and make sure that there's no way that I lose money, I could put my stop loss right here. I could have negative RR. I could hold drawdown to here. You know why? Because I use proper risk management. Does it always make sense? No, but I can hold RR. I can hold drawdown to up here. Say it wants to come up into this zone and test here. I wouldn't, but I can. Because I'm properly leveraged. And that's what you got to make sure you do. You got to be properly leveraged. If you're over leverage your account and you can't hold the drawdown that your stop loss is set at, then you got problems. That's just poor risk management. Confirmations are several things. So we have 4 main ones though, but we have to confirm that it's a downtrend or a reversal. We need to have a resistance zone or area. Hold on. That's rejected, which this has been. A fair value gap and a full candle closure below an EMA ribbon. So those 3 are our main confirmations. And then I'll sometimes use a 4th or a 5th based off the TradingView technicals. But, yeah. Yeah, we're hitting records today, guys. We really are. It's wild. We don't trade gold or NQ. Don't trade those. Foreign exchange only. No, I set my stop loss at where we've analyzed the chart to where we don't think it's going to go. Gabe. My stop loss is at where it's rejected the price twice on 2 4-hour candles. In 16 hours, it has rejected this zone several times. Yeah, I'm not really worried about this one. Yes, sir. Have a great night, Miguel. I see, Steven. I pretty much go based off volume, but we pretty much trade like mostly the same pairs. Like the majors for sure, and then volume plays a big part in it. Always, volume will always play a big part in it. Because volume equals volatility. You need volume to have movement. Yeah, I don't think so. It could be. Again, it could come up and test this zone again. It certainly could, but again, based off the top-down analysis from the 4-hour and even starting at the day with this right here, I think we're going to see lows again. Personally. No. Gosh, no. I use liquid brokers. I use liquid brokers. They're out of Australia. But they let United States traders trade, which is nice because you could trade at 1 to 500. Mike Forsyth, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think, again, like, I just don't subscribe to RR. If you have the proper risk management in place, you can hold drawdown. And, like, just because somebody makes, like, 1 to 4 RR doesn't mean that I'm not going to make just as much money as them on 1 to 1. Like, it all depends on your account size and how much you're risking per trade. You know what I mean? So I don't know what OOC security is, Elijah. We got 5 minutes. We typically hold our trades into London session. So, like, we'll typically get in them. Like, yesterday, we got in and out right within the beginning of London session. Or, I'm sorry, Asian session. But, no, typically I'll hold through the night. So, like, 5 to 6 hours. My average winning trade right now is at, like, 7 hours. Yeah, no problem. I stream Sunday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't trade Fridays. I don't trade Fridays. I don't trade gold. I don't trade silver. I don't trade US 20. I don't trade the NAS. I don't trade NQ. Just trade foreign exchange. Coming back down, going into this new hour candle here. We have 4 minutes. You as well, man. What percent did I make last month? I'd have to pull it up on my broker. Actually, like 12% last month. Yeah, so after we hit take profit 1 or take profit 2, typically right around 10 to 12 pips, we'll move our stop losses to break even. 100%. We'll close 50% positions, sometimes 75% positions, and leave 12% and leave 25% runners, and then move all stop losses to break even. There's no reason that you need to, if you've already taken profit and you've already hit a take profit 1 or a take profit 2, that you're holding on to positions with stop losses open. There's no reason. That's just called greed. Oh man, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you just get a good system down, you know? All it takes is learning a good system to become profitable. That's all it takes. Yeah, I'm trading with 5 lots. Calvin, yeah, I'm trading 5 lots. But yeah. Just depends. Sometimes I'll do 10. Sometimes I'll do 3. Again, like, I trade my own capital. So, like, I've already kind of gotten a system down where pretty much no matter what I do, I could even take 5 losses in a row. I'm not going to blow my account. I've gotten a system down to where it's the risk management is there, the price action is there, the structure of the trades are there, the emotional intelligence is there. All you have to do is execute over and over again. Executing over and over again is pretty hard. It's a lot harder than you think. I know everybody wants it to be easy, but it's not. No, we didn't take a trade on Sunday. Right? Was it Sunday, I believe? No. I only take a trade if there's a trade that fits our is a trade that fits our criteria. Has to fit everyone. MetaTrader on the phone, it used to be great. It was my indicator going off telling me that I have it's 1 to 500. Yeah, 1 to 500 is what Liquid Brokers leverages. Market entry. Yeah, I market entry. And a lot of times, like, here's another thing too, guys. Like, people will get in a trade, and then they'll, it may not go their way or something, and then they'll start hopping around and looking at charts. Like, that is one of the worst things you can do as a trader. Like, we've narrowed it down. If you've been here since the beginning of the stream, we narrowed it down from 5 charts to 3 charts to 2 charts to 1 chart. And we're in on that 1 chart, and we're sticking with it. Like, that, it met our criteria, it meets my trading system, and that's where we're going to stick with. It's just the way it is. It's the way you got to be. You have to be very decisive in the way you trade. This is Euro AUD. Euro AUD. I've been profitable for over 7 years. Average monthly result, I don't know. I'd have to look at my broker. Worst performance, I don't know. When I first started and I was blowing accounts, I don't think my I don't know how to say this, but I don't think that if the strategy I'm teaching is a winning strategy, let's put it that way. The strategy is a winning strategy. At the end of the day, and I've said this on almost every stream, do you have more or less money in your bank account than when you started? Whether that's the year, the month, the day, the decade, do you have more or less than when you started? No, I don't live off trading yet. I will in the next year. I run a very large golf course. I'm a PGA member, Professional Golfer Association. I run a very large golf course, and I'm not quite ready to step away from it yet. But I could if I wanted to right now, very easily. I make really good money there. But I stream full time. I use Liquid Brokers, sir. Liquid Brokers, Ranger. Lovely rejection there on the 4-hour candle. Yeah, I'm a PGA member. I would say I'm pretty good. I don't get to play as much anymore. Yeah, trading alone sucks. That's why we're doing this. Yeah, like you can look at me. I'm on the website, LPGA International in Daytona Beach. I run that golf course. 36-hole facility, double-sided driving range, 3-hole practice facility. It's a massive facility. I'm the director of golf there. So yeah, I make pretty good money, so there's no reason for me to leave it right now. I think within the next year, though, I'm going to be traveling and trading full-time. I could leave it if I wanted, though. I have not changed my strategy in a number of years. Once I found a strategy that works, yeah, just go on my YouTube and look at the playlists and look at how to day trade. Also, you can look at several of my my videos on YouTube. Also, you can just tune in live. I go over the strategy every day. Unique, if you want, you can scroll back a little bit to hear what I just said about that, but my strategy essentially is using support and resistance zones, an EMA ribbon, and a fair value gap to confirm which way a chart's moving. My win rate, I'm profitable. This chart's going to do exactly what we want. It's just going to take some time. Gone fishing. We're trading Euro AUD sells. We're on Euro AUD sells right now. Manny subbed. Man, it took Manny a couple streams. I think he was skeptical. You were skeptical, huh, Manny? That's alright. I appreciate the sub, though, man. Thank you. So, in terms of risk management, guys, on this trade, obviously it is heading in the right direction for us right now. It is pretty much it's actually a 1.05 RR for everyone, all the RR Karens out there. But yes, it is a 1-to-1 trade. Nice. Sounds like you got a good strategy there, Unique. No problem, man. I don't trade gold. I appreciate it, but I don't trade gold. I'll never trade gold. I appreciate you, though. It's really nice of you. No. Actually, yeah, I got a lot of gators out there. Swamp puppy. That made me laugh. Yeah, I got some gators out there. I got some big boys out there. I got a 15-footer that lives on number 18. Why don't I trade gold? It's foolish. If you are a trader, I'm just gonna, if you claim to be someone who trades, support any kind of price action trading, right? Any kind of price action trading whatsoever. Explain to me how you're gonna trade that. I'm waiting. How are you gonna trade that? Let's just go to let's zoom in a little more. Or we could be trading something like this that has clear, very clear movement, support resistances. It has price action. It's nah, no thank you. I'm good. I appreciate it, but no. It uses way too much of your account. Just not a fan. It's been parabolic for 2 years. I'm not saying you can't make money on it. You certainly can. I just have had more success in my career trading this. I found a system that works. Everyone online preaches, find a system that works, find a system that works. I found a system that works. But it's funny, every time I stream, I get at least 50 people. Why don't you trade gold? It doesn't work for me. I've made money on gold, sure. I've traded gold, sure. I don't enjoy it, and I don't win as much. I'm going to do what I win most on, and that is this. Are you on my LinkedIn? That's funny. Whatever you say, man. I mean, everyone's got their own systems, and I totally respect that. Matt Trader 7, we're trading Euro AUD. Yeah, I'm not a fan. But again, like I said, everybody can have their own opinion on it. Like, it doesn't mean anyone's right or anyone's wrong. No, I have no idea what that even is. $1,011 subs, guys. That's awesome. No, I do not trade funded. Trade my own capital. I do not trade funded accounts. Uh, 686. Yeah, it's a fair stop loss. 686 is a fair stop loss right here. Again, I have it up here because this is where it's retested and rejected, so... Based off market structure, this is where I have mine. That's why I have it there. I think on this 15-minute candle here is when I'm probably gonna call it. I'm gonna probably go to sleep because I got a long day tomorrow. But again, guys, I am 100% in this trade. If you guys are in the Discord, I will let you know if we decide to get out. Yeah, of course I turn alerts on. Yeah, I'm going to put alerts on right here. You're going to put this one, and I'm going to write TP1. Yeah, I put alerts on. Set and forget, baby. No reason not to. There's no reason to stare at the charts for hours after you're already in the trade. Once you've analyzed it, you've analyzed it. I do this every single time. Every single time on stream I do this. Not tonight. We can analyze another one tomorrow. Yeah, no, definitely not a slave to the charts. I'll watch them closely, but I just set it like this, set and forget. No reason to torture yourself by staring at a screen for hours on end, waiting for it to do what you want. This might not play out till the end of London session, which is fine with me. Again, proper risk management and everything. But yeah, it's struggling to even break the previous high. I'm not really too worried. Only 15 minutes into the new 4-hour candle, but again, I'm not really worried. I think our analysis was solid on this one. So, we'll send updates out based on where we're at in the Discord, guys. But I appreciate everybody joining tonight. Again, we did hit 1,000 subs. So 3 people are going to get access to my... I appreciate that, man. 3 people are going to get access to my indicator for a lifetime. And VIP access lifetime. So make sure you're in the Discord if you're not. And pay attention to my socials for the giveaway. But as long as you're subscribed and in the Discord, you got a chance to win lifetime. Good night, everybody. I appreciate everyone joining. This was a great stream. We hit a big milestone. We hit a huge milestone. 1,000 subs. I appreciate you guys very much. Great stream. Love you guys. This is the best. Trading with Matt community is the best. I'll keep you updated on this trade and what we're doing. But yeah, I'm still liking what I'm seeing. I'd let you know if I wasn't.